Hi, I'm Leanne Sohn, and I'm here with Tara at Bothell Chiropractic and Wellness, and we're going to be doing a short video today on how to get a 5-minute facelift with your Galvanic facial spa. But first of all, I want to show you all the little tricks and tips that I use to make it simple so I can just grab it and do my own little spa treatment 3 times a week. First of all, I want you to see the little carrying case that I use to stuff all my stuff into. It makes it easy to just grab and go, or I leave it in the bathroom so I know where all of my galvanic equipment is. Here's the products that we're going to be using today, and I want to show you how easy it is. I keep little fingernail scissors in my case at all times so that I can grab my gels, just snip off the tops. Then I don't have to be looking for scissors all the time. They're always in that little case. I also have a little bulldog clip that I use to clasp the ends to keep it from oxidizing when I'm not using it, and then the gels don't spill out and get wasted. I keep one of those in my kit at all times. I keep a headband in my kit. I never know when I'm going to be demonstrating on someone else or I need it for myself. So all of the equipment that I need is right here. And as we're using this with Tara, I'm going to be demonstrating at what part in the demonstration I will be using everything. I just wanted you to see how easy it is to keep it all together so you can grab it and go. Let's get going. First of all, we're going to put a headband on Tara so we don't get any gels on her. You can do this on yourselves too. I'm just going to use a plain old baby wipe that doesn't have any bad things in it, just to make sure that she doesn't have any product on her face. Today we're going to do a half face demo, and then I'm going to quickly do a whole face demo, just so that you can see the difference between maybe demonstrating on a person to show them about Galvanic Spa, and then to see how fast it really takes you just 3 times a week to give yourself a little in-home spa treatment. In your kit, you will receive some NaPCA moisture mist. This is very important to use. Before you give yourself a treatment or anyone else, just spray it liberally on. I'm going to start today with the pre-treatment for the Galvanic Spa. I only use about 1/3 of the vial. Notice I just put it on carefully like I'm icing a cake. I'm not rubbing it in. But it's really important to have a lot of slippery slidey on your skin, so don't be rubbing it in. And you need to use enough so that you've got that slippery slidey. Pick up your device and spray the back of it with your NaPCA moisture mist, and make sure that your hands have the moisture on them as well. When you're giving a treatment, you have to touch the person in the back with a moist hand to be grounded. Then you turn the device on, you'll see a 1, you put it on the skin, you should hear a beep, which tells you that it is working. So now I'm going to show you exactly how I give the best 5-minute facelift. I always come in carefully around the eye. And note, I am not doing it really fast, and I never take the device off the skin. It is touching the skin at all times. I come up into the hairline, then I come over the brow, I hold the brow up. Remember not to pull the skin. The skin around your eye is the thinnest part of the skin on your body, and you have to be very gentle with it. I come here above the nose and I do a circle. I call it the 3rd eye, and it stimulates all of the muscles in that area. Note, I'm still coming back into the hairline. I come back by the ear, and then I work that nasal labial fold, because we all have that tendency as we get older to look kind of sad and downtrodden because we get lines in our face. moves to the ground kind of with gravity, unfortunately. So if you'll notice, I'm going back along Tara's jawline, back into the ear area. I'm coming around her lips. That must tickle Tara. That helps with those fine lines around your lip. I keep going back there. What we want to do is we want to get rid of these fine lines around the eye. Ooh, 2 long beeps means that we are done. We're going to take this pre-treatment gel off of her face, and then we're going to do the treatment. Let's take that gel off with the baby wipe. Make sure you get it all off. With this demonstration today, I am not really talking about the machine itself. Today I'm concentrating on just how to use it and how to get the most bang out of your treatment. So there, I've taken it all off. Now I'm going to apply the treatment gel. And again, I just lay it on like you would icing on a cake. Make sure you get enough so you've got a good slip. When you move your Galvanic Spa, you don't want any tugging on the skin. Quite a bit. I'm going to moist my hand again. Tara, I'm going to moist your face so you don't jump here. Get my other hand moist. Wipe off the pre-treatment gel off of that little machine. Now we're going to turn it to 2. There it is. I'm going to put my hand on her back, and here we go. That tells us that the machine is working. You're going to hear a beeping continuously to tell you just that the machine is working and that it's on. There, did you hear that? Again, we come back into the hairline. We come carefully in, go over the brow, hold the brow up. Sometimes I do the wipers on the bus, that song from little kids. The third eye up into the hairline, back to the eye, and now we're going to work on these nasolabial folds right there and back up. Always when you're exerting pressure, make sure that you're going up into the hairline and slightly back. Up, up along the jawline. There we go. This treatment, the treatment lasts for 3 minutes. The first one, the pre-treatment, is 2 minutes. You should be doing this on your entire face. So your entire treatment should only take 5 minutes. And you're supposed to be doing this 2 to 3 times a week. So we're going to do a whole treatment on the face after this, just so you can see how fast it goes. See how I work around the lips, and I kind of push up on the lip. I come down. If you do it here above your eyebrow, it's really going to give you the lift you need, so you might not have any droopy eyelids. You're going to get rid of all of these lines and wrinkles, and your pores are going to get so much smaller. Any product that you use after you have given yourself a galvanic treatment is going to work 80 to 85% better in the first 24 hours after using your galvanic. It doesn't matter what products you're using, your moisturizers, your serums, it's going to work 85% better. This treatment that I'm giving Tara will also continue to work for 24 hours. So you don't really need to do this every day on your face. Unless you're going to a special event and you want your makeup to glide on like silk. Okay, there's the long beep. So we are done with the treatment. Okay, I showed you how to do a half face demo for those of you that are demoing on people, but now I'm going to show you how fast it is to do your entire face and how we should not put that off and we should be doing it 3 times a week. First, apply the pre-treatment gel liberally over your entire face. Make sure it's around the eyes. Now we take the NAPCA Moisture Mist. I'm gonna spray you, Tara, don't jump. I spray it on my hands. I'm turning on the Galvanic Spa to number 1. And you should see a 2 down there, which means it's gonna take 2 minutes. Listen to the beep. There it goes, here we go. So we've got to speedily do the entire face. So you do your 3rd circle. Remember, you always hold that eyebrow up and you come in. Oh, this is gonna get rid of any little bags under your eyes. It's gonna help with circles. Back we come. Back on that chin so that we can get a really chiseled jawline, which is the sign of looking younger. We want bright eyes. After you've given yourself a 5-minute facial, you should feel like you look more energized. Okay, the nose. I even go over the nose, you guys. Back. The wipers on the bus. Hold that side. Circle. Up in. Carefully through the eye area. Just very carefully. Slow. Back. Now the lips. Okay, this should help plump your lips. In addition to getting rid of the fine lines. Back up into that hairline. Can you see how that should make your skin tighter? Now remember, wherever you're touching is helping with your collagen, your elastin, and preparing the skin for any products that you're going to use after you give yourself the Galvanic. And do you remember what I said before? Any product you use after giving yourself a Galvanic treatment is going to work 80 to 85% better. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. We're done. 2 minutes. Let's take that pre-treatment off. Make sure you get it all off. Ooh, there goes some more makeup. It's interesting because after you use the Galvanic Spa, even though you've cleansed the face, you're still going to be finding that makeup will be coming off even more. It's great. It's a deep cleanser. Helps get everything out of there. Now I'm going to take it off the Galvanic. I'm going to just clean that off. Remember, this is like your own private machine. It's not like I'm doing it for people. So now I'm going to apply the treatment gel. Again, liberally. Your face is pretty moist by this time, so you don't need as much NAPCA Moisture Mist. Okay, number 2, here we go. Around the eye, carefully, up. Hold that up. Up into the hairline. Carefully. And then, oh, we want those cheekbones to pop out. So this is why we really concentrate pulling up and holding. Pulling up and holding, and then chiseling that jaw. Over onto this side. Pulling up and holding. Pulling up. carefully under the eye. Okay, let's work on those lips. So pushing up underneath, pushing up, and then working on those fine lines around your mouth. See, this doesn't take very long, you guys. If it's only for 5 minutes, 3 times a week, or 2 times a week, you're gonna look like such a more rested person. Your pores are going to be smaller. The coloring in your face, this helps that. With any discoloration, if you're using products for that, they will work 80 to 85% better. Okay, Tara, I'm gonna do one strange little thing that everybody needs to know about. Could you just open your mouth just a tiny bit? Okay, close your lips on this. Can you see this, you guys? If you hold this in your lips just carefully, we call this the popsicle, and it will actually make your lips a little more enhanced. Because as we age, we lose our lips a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do it again on this side. It's a really weird little trick that I use. Now remember, the only way that you can get a great effect is if you use your Galvanic Spa. It only takes 5 minutes, 3 times a week. 5 minutes, 3 times a week. Remember, put all of your stuff in a little case so that you're just good to go. It only works if you use it.